What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Time to Shine Radio, Mood Legend. I'm in the building, and I have my first guest for today, Coach Crump. What's going on?
What's good, family? Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
No problem. Let's get it. Been a long one, right?
Yeah.
Man, so introduce yourself to everybody, Coach.
But look, man, I know people can say, hey, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a leader, but, man, I love to go by Coach.
Okay.
So I love to add value to people's life. And so, yeah, Coach Crump.
Coach Crump is in the building, y'all. Yeah. And so I told Coach earlier that I met him, on Instagram.
Shout out to IG.
Yeah, shout out to IG, right? But I saw he was involved with the Black Music Summit. Is that what it was?
Business Expo.
Oh, the Business Expo. I'm sorry about that. So, and I saw that he was on there. I went and read your bio and read your link. I was very intrigued. It's for what you're doing for the community. So just give us a little background, Coach, of how you got started and like where you are today.
So, yeah, entrepreneurship started for me 07. And I was in education at the time.
Okay.
And one of those things where the principal called you, and I was in Bermuda. I've been blessed to travel, and the principal was like, hey, because you're not Bermudian, right?
Okay.
They're going to remove your job and make sure Bermudians have certain jobs. And at that time, like my lifestyle, my wife, my kids was all based on my income.
Okay.
And the fact that my income can be taken without a bad performance, without a bad report.
It wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
That really, I was wired to go to school, get a good job.
Right, same.
All the way up until that point. But the fact that happened and that my entire livelihood was compromised because of that, I instantly went into, okay, I got to find a way to make my own money.
Okay.
And that started with basketball training because I was playing pro ball at the time. So summer breaks, school breaks, weekends, anytime I wasn't playing, I was training. Okay. And then that led to do an event, which would be like a camp, and do a weekend experience, which would be like a tournament or something.
Okay.
Which led to my own training academy. And just one thing led to another. And then once you've experienced making money from an idea in your mind,
talk about it.
I have unlimited ideas. So
very visionary.
Yeah, so
I love it.
So once that happened, that's kind of led to where I'm at now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So that happened in Bermuda was really like the eye opener for you.
Yeah, that was the mind shift of like getting out of my institutionalized social condition.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. So what was the actual transition like? Because, we have so many people that are scared, like I was saying, to jump off the porch and follow their dreams because it's like, oh, like you had a family. Like I can't even imagine what that was like, people depending on you as the king of the household and then like having these ideas and want to shift. So talk about that a little bit. How was that transition period for you?
Yeah, I always tell people, man, be practical. Be practical when you have responsibilities. Like I had to pay certain bills.
Okay, right.
So ultimately, it was like, first of all, I got to do whatever I got to do to pay these bills. So I was getting a job and getting a hustle.
Okay.
But over time, the numbers tell know your numbers.
Right.
It's always what I say to any client is know your numbers, and the numbers told me, okay, it's time to double down. It's time to stack away. It's time to transition and go full time.
Okay.
It wasn't a real huge emotional decision or, pie out of the sky or an epiphany moment. It was just, I looked at my situation, I looked at my responsibilities, and I looked at my cash flow. Okay. And as my entrepreneur endeavors generated more cash, I'm like, okay, if I spent more time doing this instead of being at my day job, I can grow the cash more. Oh, so it was very practical.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like really did it strategically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like my advice to adults with multiple people depending on you and multiple monthly recurring expenses, like you got to take care of your bills.
You have to. That's what I was saying.
And then you got to make sure that you can put yourself in a position where do I have the mental fortitude? Do I have the mental endurance to be like, hey, no matter what comes, I'm going to make this work? Because that's also a truth you got to ask yourself. Okay. You know what I mean?
I got you. So, and now with your coaching, so talk about like why is it important first for you to like enhance other people to do better?
Well, because people did it for me.
Okay.
You know, I didn't get here because I had all these great ideas and I knew what I was doing. I got here because I had a idea and I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
And when I kept messing up, I asked people who I felt like was in a better position, that knew more information, that already had social proof, and they gave me the game.
Okay.
And so I'm here because of a lot of people who advised me, and I ran the play.
Okay.
And so now I'm in a position where I want to help people do the same.
That's awesome. So you had mentorship, so you want to give it back.
Facts.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And how long has it been now?
I've been coaching for over 10 years, and I've been speaking for over 15.
So is it primarily like guys you speak to?
No, I speak to men and women.
Okay.
And I've transitioned from, because like now it's like, not to say this like this, but I'm in a position where I train a lot of six figures and millionaires now.
Okay.
And so when you're at this level, like so many people, like you said, trying to get off the porch, trying to make a couple grand, trying to make 5-figure months.
Right.
But a lot of my clients are doing that already. So now what happens is, even with me, I've transitioned to fulfillment.
Okay.
Because I got the wife and the kids and the house on the hill with the picket fence and, and the dog.
Okay.
And the kids are doing well, and both of us are making six figures. But that doesn't change the fact that if you're not fulfilled in who you are,
right.
that doesn't solve the problems of your marriage. That doesn't make your kids be the best kids in the world. Like, you still have to deal with life. Life keep lifing.
Yeah.
And so sometimes in your mind, you think by getting money, it's going to solve a lot of problems. And to be honest, getting money actually creates more challenges.
Yeah, more money, more problems.
Yeah, because it comes with more responsibility.
That's true. That's true, especially them taxes.
Yeah, come on, preacher. Yeah.
No, that's real. So when you're coaching people, so is it like, what kind of people need your coaching? Is it people that kind of just lost with like finances, relationships? Like, what is the essence?
Yeah, it's more people who are seasoned adults over the age of 30 who have a level of accomplishment already. Okay. But now being honest with themselves that this is not it. Okay. I'm not fulfilled. Like, I got the degree, I got the business, I got the cash. I did what my mama told me. I did what the auntie told me, what the cousin told me, what my friend. I did what everybody said do. Okay. And now I'm still sitting here like lonely, broke, busted, and disgusted, confused, and lost.
Come on, preacher.
And it's like I need somebody to really help me. Like, I need to understand my why. I need to understand why I do what I do, and why does that mean something to me. Okay. So that's and I went through that. Okay. So I'm not even speaking on some hyperbole. Like, I went through that myself. Like, man, you play pro ball, you get a college degree, you married your college sweetheart, you get kids, they're healthy and amazing. You travel the world, you get the house, you get the entrepreneurship, you make six figures.
What's the problem?
And it's like, you still gotta live.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, still pain comes, challenge comes, sickness, death. We just went to a funeral last week. Like life doesn't stop lifing. So then you gotta realize, I gotta stop chasing stuff. And I gotta really know why I do what I do and why is that important to me. Okay.
So you make them dig deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, probably things that they wouldn't do on their own without your help.
Because you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. So,
hey, I like that.
Yeah, everybody needs coaching because everybody has blind spots, sore spots, and dark spots. And so your coach is somebody who can survey not only you, but your situation. And not be so attached and see it objectively, to give you honest feedback that can allow you to make some pivots. It's going to be painful, but also necessary.
So how are they receptive to your coaching?
Well, I kind of set the, you pretext. Like, I set the context of, like, all adults lie. Right? So kids are always scared. Adults are always lying. Right. And I just like, what level of liar are you? So we can start there. That's
the first question.
Do you dodge the smoke about your credit? Do you never step on a weight scale? Do you act like you got it all together when you don't? Are you crazy in debt and don't even have $1,000 in savings? So let's just be a buck because we're grown adults. Right. Tell me where you are. Don't front for me. Right. Because I'm good either way. Right. I work with you or not. Like, and I think that's important too. Like, I'm not so needy as a coach. Like, I think a lot of people, especially you mentioned Instagram, people are putting on because I need somebody to respond. I don't need another client from Instagram. Okay, right. I'm good right now without anybody from Instagram. But some people putting on that they arrived, that they're here, that they're okay, and they're stunting on IG and keep it a buck. You actually are like, I need a lot of help. Okay. And so for me, because I work with successful people already, like, you know, I already know they need help.
Right.
So I come in and because again, I see blind spots, I see sore spots, I see dark spots. I look objectively at your entire situation and I make it aware of, hey, is this a pain point? And their response will let me know what level of liar they are.
Okay.
Are they big on masking stuff? No, I'm good, bro. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. You're not ready for me then.
Right. You know, off rip.
Yeah,
Like,
all right. We're not gonna go past that point.
right. Oh man. So with that, how is the woman responsive to your coaching?
So with women, it just I be very mindful of if they're married or not, because the reality is there's a natural attraction half the time. So I have to make sure I set healthy boundaries.
Okay.
And then I also see, like, is it necessary for me to refer them or partner with my wife in that regard?
Okay. You had to do that?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, let's keep it real.
Right.
Like this is what I love about working with adults. We don't have to play games.
Right. You can keep it real.
Yeah, like, you know, again, I don't like to operate in that space of pretending. Nah, we're adults. It is what it is.
Right.
And so for me, I just make sure they're a healthy space as a woman.
Okay.
Not just with, you know, being honest, but are they desperate? Because when you're desperate, you're dangerous.
Right.
When it comes to finances, when it comes to relationship. But if they're like, no, I'm being honest, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm dealing with, and I know I need help, and I just need to get from A to B. And we keep the energy on that, and we just keep it moving.
I love that.
Yeah. But again, people let me know, like, are they really there? You know what I mean? Because
By their responses.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can tell, I mean, you've been doing it so long, you know, at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can see, so like when you have to do that with the woman, like does your wife like has an issue with that?
No, because I keep it above.
Okay.
I don't try to put, like, you know, that I'm not, and I hate to say this because, well, no, I'm just gonna say it. Like,
Right.
me and women have a natural attraction.